Good morning, Wellness Way Culture. Dr. Maxwell coming to you live from our Columbia office. And this is our first live video of 2018. Sorry it's taken me so long to get a live video out there, but it's been kind of a busy year already. Had a great finish to the year in a lot of ways, business-wise, family-wise, self-reflection, self-improvement. Had a great little getaway to northern Wisconsin, to where it was very cold compared to central Missouri here. Morning, Pete. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't ever heard us say it before, if you guys are not taking time to improve upon yourself, you got to do it. Not only just, physically, that we're always kind of teaching you guys things here through the office, but, spiritually, emotionally, you guys get some time, get away, self-reflect, self-evaluate, always doing things to help yourself grow and be a better person for who you are there. So today's topic, the truth will set you free and allow you to live your potential. I'm gonna probably guarantee that some of you are gonna get mad today because I'm gonna call you out. And that's only because I've kind of called myself out in times and wanting to be better. But before we get to that point, we're gonna house clean up a little bit. And just remind you guys, next Thursday we have our cholesterol talk. The medical's biggest scapegoat, Dr. Greg from Green Bay, Wisconsin, is going to be live. We're going to do that at the Grace Bible Church here in Columbia. So just follow the link there in the description box where you can go get your Eventbrite tickets. I can't stress to you guys enough how important it is that you get to that event, and not only get there, but don't be lazy. Share this video, okay? I know, Pete, you're always great at sharing these videos. The rest of you who will be watching when you actually wake up today, share these videos, because I know that you know people out there that struggle with cholesterol problems, that have heart disease. I mean, we could go down the whole list of all these conditions that people struggle with, and it's very frustrating to watch them struggle as they go get help to get healthy from their medical doctors. And so share this, let them know that there is a better way to go about living life and living to your potential. And going forward with any of our videos, share them. Don't just like them, but get the message out to the masses that there is a better way to figure out how to get your body to cooperate. And that all has to do with this right here. No more guessing. Let's test. Let's figure out functionally what's going on with each of us so that you guys can live to your potential. Because honestly, I see it every day. And yesterday was a great example of this. Some of you are actually going to struggle to see your kids even hit the age of 21. Some of you will be lucky if you even get to hold your grandbabies. Okay, and I mean that with all sincerity and wanting you to get well. I mean, it gives me goosebumps just saying it, because I know that kind of message hurts. But some of you literally have to wake up and smell the coffee and quit doing the same things that you keep doing that get the worst results. All right? Don't come at this and try to think you can do it by yourself. Not only do we have it here, but I have a whole team of people that we can call upon, that when we test and get results for you, we can give you a plan. So don't try to tackle this whole health thing on your own. But it's also important that you change the way you think. And I can't stress to you guys enough, get to the inflammation talks that we offer, because we lay out very clear how to help you navigate, what it is you need to know and how to make these decisions. One of the examples we talk about is this whole fireman carpenter approach, okay? When it comes to health and it comes to function, your medical doctor will not help you, all right? Do we need medical doctors? Yes, we do. We need them in times of emergencies to help put out fires. But if you are looking to be functionally well and healthy, stop going to the fire department to figure out how to get well, because they only know how to look for disease and put out fires. And when they test, they're not looking for function, they're looking for disease. So if you don't have the disease process already visible in your physiology and showing up on labs, guess what you hear? There's nothing wrong with you. We have nothing that we can offer you. Oh, well, if you want, you can have some of these drugs before you leave. Okay? That's the route you got to stop going to. And I know I'm going to make some of you mad, but quit giving your kids antibiotics for every dadgum sniffle they get. Okay, you're destroying their guts. You've got to do something different. We have plenty of options that we put out here on Facebook every day. Clarice does a fantastic job of getting information out there that's useful for you guys. So it crushes me to see this every day, how we just lean to the simple. We get in that rut where we just do the same thing over and over and over and wonder why we keep getting the same results. Stop giving your kids antibiotics. You need to stop taking them. There are better ways. And so let's get tested. What are the ways you can do that? You can look at your foods. You can look at stool. You can look at hormones. We have an array of things that we can do to show you guys how to get better. And don't forget, we're always going to be getting you adjusted. Okay, that's key when we're looking at the 3 T's. There we go, 3 T's, traumas, toxins, and thoughts. You guys know that we're always going to be looking at toxins or traumas first. We got to get you adjusted. Morning, Scott. Morning, Brandy. Thanks for joining this morning. Okay, the nerve system is one of the most important parts that you've got to get tested for. So we can do that through x-ray. We have our analysis that we do to find out how to maximize that brain-body connection. Then we're going to look at your toxins by getting things tested so that we know how to remove those stressors. And then the 3rd T is your thoughts. What's going on in your stress life? I can help coach you and show you how to find that, but you have to get rid of that. Especially you ladies. You guys, you know you stress more than we do, and I'm sorry that we stress you out more than anything when it comes to life. But you got to get a handle on what's going on with stress, because if you don't get that down to a level that's manageable, nothing is ever going to get well in your body. So moving forward into 2018, let's change that thinking. All right, let's begin to appreciate how unbelievably designed this body is. Again, I can't stress it enough, you guys, the body does not make mistakes, all right? It only changes and adapts based on what we do to it, what we feed it, what we put into it, the environment we put the body in. So, again, if you need an emergency, yes, use your doctor. Go get something to put out the fire. But if you're looking to be functional and well and get back to normal, you got to change course, about face, and go find a carpenter. Go find a Wellness Way doc that's going to help you get back on track, functionally test you to see what foods work for your body. You know, this is another case where, you know, when I'm talking to patients about food allergies, well, I eat healthy food, doc, isn't that going to matter? Well, really, healthy food doesn't mean anything to me anymore. It's about what's functionally good for your body. Okay, yes, an organic pineapple can be great, but to my body, it's going to be toxic because I'm allergic to it. Same with any citrus fruit, okay? A good organic orange or a great organic lime, sure, there's great health benefits to that as long as you are not allergic to it. So, again, change that mindset of just because you're eating organic doesn't mean you're feeding your body functionally the way it needs to be done. Unfortunately, as Dr. Flynn says, you're just going to be organically making yourself sick. So again, I can't stress to you guys enough the importance of testing functionally. Great example of this, and this is what really, you know, I guess made me wait to set up a good message for you guys for 2018. So yesterday, I had a 70-year-old lady that has been under care since, I believe, August. She started with the Wellness Way, got tested, was a little skeptical in the beginning, but was just sick and tired of the same things happening to her, going to her medical doctors and getting no answers about her hormones and what's been going on. You know, she's not growing a beard as thick as me, fortunately, but that was one of her concerns. She was getting facial hair, was just continuing to gain weight. Her knees were killing her. All these things just kept getting worse, and she was just told it's because you're getting older, you have arthritis, you just got to learn to live with it. Well, fortunately, she was a go-getter, and that was not good enough for her. So she came to our actual seminar about inflammation, learned about the testing, got right on board, and she has gone through our process up to this point through detox, some post-detox, And it was so awesome to hear where she was at yesterday. We look forward to getting an interview with her. She's going to gladly share her testimony. But in 4.5 to 5 months, this 70-year-old lady has lost 50 pounds. She looked like a completely different person yesterday. And she just had life in her that was not there when we started. And so I just let her sit down and tell me what was going on. And I got goosebumps because she said, well, what am I supposed to feel after detox? And I kind of just went through and explained, well, here's, what some people have said up to this point. And honestly, it's like, we're not really going for what you feel. It's about how you're functioning. And I went back and just reminded her, it takes 3 to 4 months for all your red blood cells to reproduce or turn over. It takes 6 to 8 months for a new liver to, reprocess and get all those new cells back. And so time frame, she starts to understand, okay, I just need to wait. I just need to let these things take its course and let my body do what it needs to. And she said, well, here's what I feel and here's what I see when I look in the mirror. She said, I have this greater sense of well-being, and I feel like literally, somebody's home, that you could see there was a whole new glimmer of light in her eyes. And that's, I told her, I said, that is why I get up every day, because if I could bundle what she said in literally just a couple of minutes and help you guys understand, it's about life expression. It's about living to your potential. No drug, listen to me, you guys, no drug will ever, ever let you live to your potential, because it's already right in here. It's all in here. We just have to set it free. And those 3 T's, backwards is hard to do. 3 T's are what move us away from normal. Either too far away from normal or under normal. All right? So if a 70-year-old lady cannot eat, I think it was 20-something foods, follow our recommendations to a T, yes, she had a few instances where she got sassy and she paid for it, but she learned from it and moved on and showed up looking like a brand new woman here in 2018. And here's the kicker. She said, I haven't seen my medical doctor in a while. I just needed a physical. I was like, great, go get it done. She said, well, I already did it since I've seen you starting the detox back in I think it was November, and we didn't see her until just yesterday. And she got on the scale. She said, I only weigh monthly because it drives me crazy getting on there every day. So I get on the scale, and the doctor sees this 50 pounds. And she said, well, I'm a little concerned that you've just lost that 50 pounds in too short of a time. That's too fast. So she immediately started thinking, oh man, she must have cancer or something. So she said, let me run some tests and let's see what's going on. Now, I haven't seen any of these tests yet. And honestly, my staff is who's told me this story. She did not tell me this information yesterday. So come to find out, the medical doctor who was concerned about her rapid weight loss did all this testing, gives her a call back and says, you know what? You have nothing to worry about, because all the things that I just tested, everything is normal. So number one, that's going to be a great testimony to this doctor about what's going on at the Wellness Way, and that, number two, you don't have to go on some crazy diet to lose weight. This lady actually laughed and told the doctor, she's like, I'm not starving myself. She's like, I'm eating more than I've ever eaten before in my life, and this is what's happening, because she's eating the functional food for her body. And her tastes have changed. She said, if you would have told me I would have loved fish at the beginning of this, I would have said you're crazy. She's like, I totally love fish now. And I would have to agree. I'm like, I liked vegetables before I started, but as soon as I did my detox and went through all that, it's like literally every day I wake up like I'm craving more vegetables and carbs. And it's like, again, when you begin to feed your body functionally what it needs, it begins to crave more of those things, so it begins to repair and rebuild and move you back to normal. So all of that to tell you guys, do something different in 2018, all right? I don't get up at the crack of dawn to do these, to just grow a huge practice and make all this money. This was my gift that I've been put on this earth to do, is to touch lives, to put my hands on people, to help you guys get better, and to help filter out the junk. And we've got a great team here in our office helping me do all that, and we continue to grow that team, and we have access to the Wellness Way docs to help you guys navigate through all this stuff. So again, don't get lazy on me. Share these videos, share them with your friends, whether they believe or not, okay? Chiropractic is no belief. The wellness way is no belief. It's just what is. This is the way things work. It's the way it's designed to work when you remove stressors, okay? There's no denying it, and we have proof now that this medical doctor took these tests and saw that physiology was normal now that this lady's been doing the right things. I'll leave you with this. This was another interesting story yesterday. I take care of a handful of medical doctors, and this lady yesterday, who definitely does not have the Western medicine approach, very wellness oriented like we are. She said, when I was in med school, I was there 1985 to 1989, and there was an older doc that was retiring, and one of the last things he said before he left school was, "I can't believe how many people are actually falling for this whole cholesterol myth." He's like, "It's a scam, it's not right, and we're going to see problems going forward from it." Coming straight from the medical doctor. So they knew that this whole idea of high cholesterol creating cardiovascular disease was a farce. So if you don't think that's true, then I ask you, come join us next Thursday night to hear the truth about how your body works, why cholesterol will go up, and what its purposes are. Go back to our Facebook feeds. We did a whole 4-part series on the purposes of cholesterol and how your body needs it to develop properly, to function properly. Thank you for being on here this morning, Pete, Brandy, all you guys being a part of that. We love that you share these videos. We love that you refer your friends and family here, because I know you care about them. That's why you do it, because you want to see them be their best. So you guys make 2018 an awesome year, not only for yourself, but for your family. Because remember, some of you, if you keep doing what you're going to be doing, you're going to be lucky if you see your kid's 21st birthday. And if it's not that, you're going to be lucky to even hold your grandkids someday. So don't miss those great mile markers in your own life. So we love you guys. We look forward to getting back to you soon, and we will see you next Thursday night.